Masters 2015, the final show. Let's come back to me. I want to explain something here because ramifications are massive for drones. What happens if they were able to be put inside the palm of your hand? Tonight, we are giving away this thing here. There it is there. Look at it.
Got a wide shot?
Got a wide shot there. It's there.
Did it survive? Are we still giving it away?
It's the size, you couldn't see it on TV, but it's the size of this. We'll try and get a shot of it later on. But an Air New Zealand plane carrying 166 passengers nearly hit a drone at an altitude of 1,800 metres. How dangerous is that?
I think it's extremely dangerous. I think we've got to be a wee bit careful. We don't have the full facts yet, but if what's reported to happen actually happened, and that was on the flight path into Christchurch, we've got some huge issues to be worried about.
What about you, Sarah? Look at this. That's it there. That's how tight. Here we go.
What's your eye?
How about that? Landon Peters here.
What's your occupation?
What, as a lawyer, what are the privacy ramifications of that hanging out in Invercargill?
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, the regulations, of course, came into effect in August this year. So if you are using drones to film, you are supposed to ask for permission. I guess it's a bit like a cell phone, though.
All right.
You know, you're relying on people to be honest about it.
Here's an example. A mum or a dad takes the son or daughter outside in the lawn and sets off the drone. That drone can go 50 or 100 feet in the air. In a couple of years' time, it might be fitted out with a camera. What are the privacy ramifications of that, Lewisa Wall?
Huge privacy ramifications, and I think it's leading us down a path of licensing, to be honest, because we need to know how many, who's got them, and actually regulate the usage. There's lots of examples around the world where jurisdictions have had to move into this space. And in fact, the latest country is Taiwan. So, and actually that drone hit the plane. And the safety issue is one aspect, but I think if we really want to ensure that they aren't going to breach privacy, and then we need to future-proof the use of these things today.
What are you doing
Not
today?
wait for something to happen.
It's like a little fly, look at it. What do you reckon, Ron and Mark? I mean, should drones like that be treated in the same way as we treat tasers or guns?
Well, I'm just thinking right now, Wallace, I'm wondering how you stand with the show with occupational safety and health flying this thing around inside the bar, and whether the current government's new regulations
we are
would
risking...
actually ping you if you hit someone in the eye. I mean, it's a bit of a worry. Yeah.
To be honest, I think you could
What
take
happens if
that.
you hit
I think you could take that straight to the face, Ron. I think you'd be all right.
Yourself in the eye. I mean, will you get ACC? I think the privacy issues are already being well discussed right now, and there's been legislation go through the House. I think, but as we see more
Treat them
and
like
more,
guns?
Well, they're a great tool for the military. Let's be
They're
clear.
They're a shocking tool for the military.
They're a great
it means
tool.
that people in Florida or Texas can use
responsibility for reconnaissance purposes, where you don't actually have to jeopardise the life of one of your frontline lead scouts. They're used in urban search and rescue are using them. I know
and
that there was one used.
There was
one used to track the shooter down in Ashburton, which belonged to the fire service. But in actual fact, there were issues around that because they could only fly it in a situation where they could keep sight of it. And that may not be helpful.
What do you make of this? What do you make of what Ron
It's a
says?
tool, not a toy. I mean, I agree with Ron, actually, that if they're used in those circumstances, then that's an appropriate use of them. If they're used to spy on your neighbours, if they're used to abuse people, if they're used to infringe on our own rights in our own homes, then we've got to do something. And if they're used to crash into planes...
But also think of the potential with regards to agriculture and different things
like that.
like
Well, I want
that.
to go to Damien and see what the audience think about this, because it opens up a whole new can of worms, the drone, the use of drones.
Lots of cans and lots of worms. Are they like a firearm, or more like a car, perhaps, where you've got to get a license to drive one? Anyone here got a drone? Hands up. Oh, there we go. Hello. How you doing?
Hey, good, thanks.
What sort of drone have you got? Has it got a camera on it?
No, it's exactly the same one you guys are giving away tonight.
Oh, you could fly it better than me, can you?
Not really. No.
What do you think? I mean, obviously there was an incident this week, where a plane almost got knocked out. Do you think people should be licensed? Maybe not for this sort of thing, but for the bigger ones?
I think definitely for the large ones, you should need a license for it. And I do like the current ruling that just came through where you have to be in line of sight to use them. That makes sense.
They get pretty dangerous when you can't see them, yeah. Why have you got one?
I'm an electrical engineer in training, so...
Sweet, cool. Anyone else got one? Anyone else planning on getting one?
Oh, here we go. Up here. Hello there. You're gonna get one.
They seem fun.
What's that?
They seem fun.
They seem fun. Would you get one with a camera attached?
No.
No, disgusting. I have a big one with a camera attached. Lots of fun, definitely, but also good for filming stuff, like, you know, out at sea and that. Cool. Wallace.
So in let's say 2030, what will the future look like then, Sarah, with drones? What do you think it'll look like?
Oh my goodness, I can hardly keep up with the internet. Yeah, I mean, look, they could be used in all sorts, with farming and steep terrain, you know, all sorts of tools. But yeah, I
What
think
do you
it's
reckon?
possible.
Well, I think there are positive uses, as Sarah's outlined, but I think there are also some very negative ones. It's not just the intrusion of your personal space and privacy, but for instance, there's nothing to stop an unscrupulous land agent with a drone going around filming the insides externally of all of the houses in the neighbourhood, so you can work out, you know, values and all of those sorts of things. I think there's a real intrusion into people's lifestyles.
Is there an
in terms-
application for Parliament, Ron, where you can have a little drone like that and have a little camera and go into,
We
you know,
already
one from
discussed
Winston's
that.
office up to the 9th floor, or
Well, actually, you just give me a great idea.
Yeah,
See,
what's
my
that?
office is parallel to the 9th floor of the Beehive, and my binoculars aren't really good enough to get
Right.
a good looky in on the screens of their on their monitors. I can't read the fine lettering under 12.
He's
I
a
like it when
voyeur.
they're at 18, but a drone would overcome that. I'd be able to pick up those cabinet
all right, there you go.
documents straight
So
away, wouldn't I?
New Zealand First policy, pro drones there. Look, stay with us. We're back soon.